gbèsè ló máa kú sí. Ènìyàn ló sọ pé ò ní rọ́mọ lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Wòlíì ló sọ pé ó ti ṣẹ̀hún gbélé débi gíga. Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Ayé ló sọ kò lè ní lárí. Ènìyàn ló sọ pọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ kò lè já sí rẹ̀. Wòlíì ló sọ páyé rẹ̀ kò lè nítumọ̀.
Ayé ni
Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ayé yóò sọ pé bó o bá ràjò ò ní dé. Ènìyàn ló sọ olóhùn rẹ̀ jẹ níwájú ẹ̀. Wòlíì kan sọ ó ní bó ṣe rúbọ ikú òjijì ni. Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Ayé ló sọ kò lè ní lárí. Ènìyàn ló sọ pọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ kò lè já sí rẹ̀. Wòlíì ló sọ páyé rẹ̀ kò lè nítumọ̀. Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti jìyà púpàpúpà ògbó tó yé mi. Wọ́n ènìyàn kò kì í so Ọlọ́run mi. Bàbá tó dá mi tó dẹ̀ tún fohùn rere kẹ́ mi. Bàbá tó dá mi lénìyàn tí ó ṣe mí lẹ́ranko. Yóò á ṣe pàṣẹ kí n kú ò láláì rògbòlò. Ẹni bá ròkú ro mi, bàbá á rè sórí wọn. Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ayé ló sọ kò lè ní lárí. Ènìyàn ló sọ pọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ kò lè já sí rẹ̀. Wòlíì ló sọ páyé rẹ̀ kò lè nítumọ̀. Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó bá jọmọ bàbá ní tòótọ́ tó kì í sọ máa lè. Tó bá jọmọ Ọlọ́run ní tòótọ́ tọ́lọ́run pẹ̀lú dáyọ̀mọ́. Ó yẹ kó lè manú bàbá rẹ̀ àti irú rẹ̀ sí ọ. Májòjì kan bá wá ọ wá pé bàbá rán mi sí ọ. Ó ní ìmú ọ nílẹ̀ tàyí ikú òjijì ni. Ó yẹ kó lè ṣàlàyé pé kì í ṣe bàbá mi. Bàbá tí mo ní kò ní ránṣẹ́ ìlú rẹ̀ sí mi. Wẹ̀yìn ilẹ̀ káàtàn fún ẹyẹ kí o yẹ̀ wò. Òrùka èdìdì náà fi sí kì í ṣe tọ́lọ́run. Lúsífẹ̀ yìí ló kọ́ kó yá mọ́ kì í ṣe tọ́lọ́run. Pariwo kì í ṣe tèmi.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Lẹ́tà ọ̀fọ̀ kì í ṣe tèmi lọ́dún tuntun.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Ìjàmbá òjijì ojú ọ̀nà ní kókó.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Rúkèrúdò orókòkò dóko.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Ó ṣiṣẹ́ bí erin, ó wá ń jẹ̀jẹ̀ lírí.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Ọjọ́ tó ń retí ayọ̀ kan nìbànújẹ́ dé.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Òkú ọmọ kì í ṣe tèmi àtòkú aya o.
Kì í ṣe tèmi.
Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Ayé ló sọ kò lè ní lárí. Ènìyàn ló sọ pọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ kò lè já sí.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. If you're just coming on board and you are coming for the first time to come across my platform, this is Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye platform. I want to, I won't be able to read comments because of the sun radiance into my eyes, and I like the sun, so that's the problem. But I want to say good afternoon. According to the United Kingdom time, it is exactly, I think it's after 3 in the UK as we speak. If you look at the topic I put out there, I'm basically looking at what we call the truth, which I spoke about some times ago, about last week or previous week, that it is always bitter. And when you know people telling the truth, they tell it with confidence. But when you listen to people who want to hear the truth, they hate the truth. They hate to be told what to do. They hate to be corrected. They hate to have directions. And they hate to put in the right direction at the same time. Having said that, Truth is a topic that always comes to my mind all the time because of who I am. I always like to tell the truth. Even at the face of death, I still want to say, yes, this is what I'm going to say, and I'm not going to change my mind. When you are truthful to yourself, you'll be very upright. You will not care how many people you step on while you are telling the truth. Because if you go back into the Bible phrase, you will agree with me that in the Bible, we have some buoyant speakers, buoyant, confident men and women of God in the Bible, that in the face of death, they proclaim Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. I am not coming out to preach sermons or preach Bible. I want to speak as a motivational speaker, as a lawyer today. But basically, I want to speak as a motivational speaker. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you that if you are telling truth, you are telling the truth in the face of anything, don't change your statement again. Because if you change your statement, it will mean you have been bought. It will mean you have been bought. When I say you have been bought, it means you have taken bribe. It means they have given you money to stop what you are doing. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm using this topic now. The truth is bitter. The individual that fails to take correction, they don't prosper. They don't live where they are. They stay in one place. The organization that fails to take criticisms, that fails to take advice, they don't get good results. A country or a nation that fails to take advice, that fails to follow the protocol or the procedure, they never progress. They never progress. Even if they have money, they will squander it overnight. They will continue to waste that money. They will never be one of those or one of the country that will put their head up among other counterparts to say they listen to truth. And that's why they are progressing. They never progress. Now, the reason why I bring this to your desk today, in your comfort zone, at this particular pandemic situation, pandemic period that we are in, an isolating world, quarantine world, whichever English you want to use, I have to remind you, stay home and stay safe. Why I'm still talking. Stay home and stay safe. The truth is bitter. Sometimes when you are telling the truth, they hate your guts. They hate your audacity. I saw a video of one woman of God that went into a radio station. I tried not to mention names this time around. I don't want to be mentioning people's names for now, because I'm learning every day. When you are mentioning people's name too much, they take you for granted. This is a very large platform. When I mention names, I boost your decorum, I boost your platform, and I boost you regardless of who you are. So I won't mention names. I saw that video and I realized that, let me say where I'm going. Nigeria, you have a long way to go. You have what? You have a long way to go. And you know the reason why I said you have a long way to go is because you hate somebody who is telling the truth. A lot of people so many times come to me and ask me and say, Mama, why can't you come and do election politics in Nigeria? I'm not a politician because I'm not a liar. I am a lawyer. People say lawyers are liars, but when I go to court, you don't want to stand my guts. You don't want to stand on my way in the court arena, because I will pieces evidence you have before you. I will pieces evidence you have before you in order to favor my clients, in order to tell the truth, in order to get my client out of that jungle mess that he or she may have put him or herself in. So you might say lawyers are liars. We are not liars. We misrepresent facts. It means that we want to fight, we want to talk in a way that we want to impress our client and get our client out of that mess. But leave that aside and let's face the reality of who I am in real world. I hate people who doesn't like truth. I hate people who who embraces liars, who embraces lies. Listen, I will use that word, it's a strong word, but I love to use it. I do not have respect for people that hate to tell the truth. I hate people that see the truth and cover it and say, no, I didn't see it, I wasn't there. That is gossiping, that is backbiting. I do not have respect for anyone that tell lies, no matter who you are, because you are the set of people that destroy families. Whenever one or two of you are in the family, you are a problem, because you fail to hear the truth and you enjoy telling lies. So you gossip, you backbite, and you gang up against people. These are the set of people you have in the family, you have them in a country, in the organization, and at workplace, and in the society. They are a problem in the community. They are a problem in anywhere you find them. Wọ́n máa ń pè wọ́n ní oníkébékébé ẹ̀dá. They call them oníkébékébé. Wọ́n máa ń gbọ́ nílé orò, wọ́n á tún lọ sọ nílé tìbí, wọ́n á jẹ nílé orò, wọ́n á tún jẹ nílé kan. Those are the people, they don't have a political party. They belong to every party because they cannot give their loyalty to any person. They cannot give their loyalty to anyone. And when you meet people like this in church, oníkébékébé ẹ̀dá ni wọ́n. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sọ fún Tòkunbọ̀, òun náà máa sọ fún wọ́n á tún sọ nǹkan míì fún Mary, wọ́n á sọ nǹkan míì fún Àjàdí, wọ́n á sọ nǹkan míì fún Títí, wọ́n á sọ nǹkan míì fún Òjó, wọ́n á sọ nǹkan míì fún Àìná. The same person ló máa twist orí àwọn èèyàn tó máa parọ́ kiri. For how long? For how long are you going to be doing that? And for how long are we going to be embracing something that is not worth embracing? And what's up is because people are hungry. Orílẹ̀-èdè tí ò bá ti fẹ́ òótọ́, wọn ò lè tẹ̀síwájú. Orílẹ̀-èdè tí ò bá ti fẹ́ òótọ́, economy wọn máa bàjẹ́ ni. Because irọ́ náà kàn dá owó lé lórí. No matter how rich they can be, they are going to continuously spending money on stupid things. Now, the video that I saw today, I want to speak about. Before I bring up to talk about that video, I've always had the topic, you know, I've spoken about the truth, the truth is always bitter. To bá fún advice pé nǹkan báyìí ni ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ fún mi, nǹkan báyìí ni mò ń rò, academically nǹkan báyìí ni mo ṣe báyìí o. Ó máa rò pé ẹgbẹ́ nìwọ àti ẹ̀. Inú ẹ̀ máa dùn ni pé wọ́n bá òun sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè ní pride kó pè ní pride. I don't stood low, I don't come low. There's no way I can come low. The point here is that that woman went on a program, on a radio program, to go and talk about the issue of people dying in the country, to go and talk about people not receiving medical assistance from local hospitals because they are scared, they thought it was coronavirus. To invite other men and women of God to stop preaching prosperity, to announce to them that this is about time to call and seek the face of God. She also mentioned in that video that people should stop asking for money or donating money or giving money to 2,000 or asking for people to give you 1,000, 2,000 because the situation on ground has gone beyond that. She said she has gone to the hospitals locally and she has seen what is happening according to what God has her to do. Now leave that aside. Whether it is God that asked her to do it or not, it is none of you or I business. What is important in this particular topic today that I want to bring out to people that are listening on this platform is that the truth is always bitter. You hate anyone that is telling truth. You hate anyone that is putting you through. You hate anyone that is correcting you. You hate anyone that is blunt, that hates to tell lies. Now, you may want to interpret it in a different manner. If I want to talk about people or I want to do something, I will make sure that I try as much as possible to get my facts right before I will bring it to the public, so that I will not become somebody else that it will turn against me. So I will make sure. Now, I'm not going to take warning one sope That is what we call third-party information in law. I won't take it from any of you. I will never take third-party information from anybody. All WhatsApp that people are sending to me, I bin them. I bin WhatsApp. You will realize that when I was talking on my short platform yesterday, on my small platform yesterday, when I was speaking to my my friends on my friend list, on my platform, small platform, not on this page, public one. Somebody type it there and say, hello ma, please mention so-so person and so-so person. Why should I mention them when I don't have facts about them, when I don't have information about them, when I'm not an investigative journalist, when I am a lawyer, when I'm only coming to social media to motivate people, to educate people, to encourage people, not to bring people down? Why should I talk about those two people that people mentioned to me on my platform yesterday when I have nothing to do with them? Why do you make comments and encourage people to step on toes? Why do you intentionally allow people or want people to push you to let you step on toes when it is not necessary? So therefore, I refuse to accept what that person told me yesterday on that platform, because I read the comment. As we speak now, I can't read anybody's comment. So don't worry. Understand? But yesterday, I read the comment yesterday. I can't read comments now because of the sun. So if you say anything contrary to what I'm saying, or you abuse anybody, or you mention people's name, I will bin you. I will bin you. I will block you. So I'm not inviting you to mention people's name on my platform. I'm not inviting you to insult anybody. I'm inviting you to let us educate each other. Now, the two people that she asked me to mention yesterday, I refused to, because I said it categorically that there was no need. I don't have anything to do with them. We have nothing we have no contact. I've not seen anything they have done me wrong. Why should I bring them to mud? Why should I insult them? You people that comment, sometimes you get those who speak into trouble, but they are not careful. Sometimes a lot of people see numbers of people on their platform. Their head go gaga. What did I say? Their head go gaga because they see large crowd. Now, a large crowd is not important when you are telling the truth, because some of them come and insult you. They are not coming for positive. So I don't need them. Now, what I want to say to little of you that is on this platform today, nobody give me third-party information. I saw the video myself, and it was a live program. I saw it myself. They were doing live program on the radio. Because the woman was telling the truth, because she was saying the truth, the radio station's boss, the radio station mafia, the director asked them to cut the program off as a matter of urgency, and that program was cut short in between, without allowing that woman to broadcast the message at large. Now, let me remind you, the person who gave the ultimatum or the authority to cut the program, the death of all the people that will die after that woman's message is on you. Oh yes. Every death in that state will come upon you. The blood will come upon you, and it will come upon your family. Don't forget. Because you don't know what they call broadcasting. You people don't know what they call broadcasting. You don't know what we call motivational speaking. You don't understand when people are telling the truth. You cannot read between the lines. You don't understand the difference between lies and truth. And it pains me, it pains my heart a lot. Now, when that woman go on radio station to broadcast and plead to the state government, plead to the authority, plead to the powerful people, plead to the stakeholders, and plead to men and women of God all over to stop doing certain things that is not worth doing, and let them concentrate on helping people on a healthcare system. Helping people, and forget the preaching of prosperity. You give an order, Mr. Boss. You give an order to cut the program off. You told them categorically that they should cut the program off. Now, if you give an order in that manner, at that peculiar stage of giving out an important information to the world, to the public at large, you have committed murder. and you don't know that you are a murderer. You have committed one sin that is greater in the eyes of God, and you will not go without being punished. Because the reason why I said this is that when that woman was giving out information, if you were to allow her to finish that information to go out to public at large, maybe there will be some stakeholders, there will be some charity, there will be some good people, some good Samaritans out there that will pick up the message, some bravo billionaires, some settled millionaires, some people that are comfortable with their business, that are doing very well, that have good money. Maybe they will have picked up that message and pay some visit to those local hospitals that are struggling. You don't know. You don't know. You now move forward and decided to stop that program in between. Because she's telling the truth. Because the truth is paining you. Because you eat and take bribe. Because the truth is bitter. Because you hate to listen to the truth. Now, let me ask you questions. Everybody listening out to me, for how long you have not even started? You have not even seen anything. United Kingdom, where we are today, even despite the fact that our good national health service system that we have and we are very proud of, that is now 72 years, that my father, that my mother has worked tirelessly to put together, they have contributed into it. Though that NHS is still struggling today. Oh yes, my mother, my father, blessed memory, they contributed immensely to the growth of this NHS. NHS is only 72 years old. So what are we talking? You don't have good healthcare system in your country. You don't have anything to corroborate, to take care of people that are dying, that are suffering, that are sick. And now somebody come out to speak to the world, to broadcast and seek for assistance on the broadcasting corporation, and you ask them to shut it in between, to stop the program in the middle. The truth is definitely bitter. The truth is definitely bitter. I'm asking question, for how long would a country such as that Nigeria continue in that manner? Another video was going gaga viral yesterday or so. You wanted to distribute food. You are preparing rice and soup and go and distribute to a certain area. Do they tell you that they are hungry not to be able to afford a plate of rice? When we are talking of charity, we're talking of proper food stuff, raw foods in bags. You will distribute it locally, not cooking rice for the purpose of pé ẹ ṣe sàrà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún yín ló fi charity yẹn fi ń ṣe sàrà ni ẹ̀ ń ṣe oúnjẹ ká ló ń gbé oúnjẹ lọ́wọ́ yín. If I were those collecting, kò yẹ kán gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmíì nínú yín, ẹ wá gbóni lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn kan, ẹ wá fẹ́ máa há wọn, ẹ fẹ́ máa distribute. You were about giving them rice, don't you say cooked rice. It is pathetic, absolutely disgusting. It is so pathetic. To be honest with you, it is pathetic in a way that the country that is so affluent in oil, they're so buoyant with their oil resources. Why are your citizens struggling? Why are your citizens suffering? No one good healthcare system locally to take this. What are you people talking about PPE? You only heard about PPE online through Western world. You don't know the meaning of personal protection equipment because you don't have the facilities, you don't have anything to provide it. UK government, UK system that even have good NHS, they are screaming. People are dying. The nurses are dying, the doctors, the midwives, the healthcare system, healthcare workers. People are dying on the front line because we are in war. The war, we cannot see who we are fighting. The world is at war. This is more than Second World War. This is like we are in a Third World War that is even bigger and greater than something that anybody can see physically. It would have been nice that you see somebody attacking you, then you can take your gun and you say, I want to defend myself. In this situation, you cannot even see the person you want to fight with. You can't see the virus. The virus is not visible. And you are talking about PPE over there. What do you know about PPE? What type of equipment do we call PPE? Under what categories are you going to classify PPE? You don't even understand. You just pick everything online and use the language incorrectly. Like I said to you, the truth is bitter. Because if the truth is not bitter, why would anyone with his right-minded thinking and anyone that has a good mental way of thinking, that hasn't got any problem in his or her thinking, ask a whole radio station to stop a program that is already lively in the air, to stop it in between? They were already halfway that program. Why do you stop it? Why do you stop it? Why do you stop the program? What is the problem? You stop the program because you are taking money from the authority of that state. You stop the program because you are being hurt and being hit by the message. That is the only reason. And you receive a text message or a call from someone in a position of authority giving you that order that that program must not go to the world. Now, if that program is stopped on your radio, that's your problem. The program is already on social media. The program is already on social media. The program is already on social media. So a lot of you don't even understand what you're doing. You're only picking words from us, from the diaspora. You are picking words, you are picking everything from us in the Western world. You have not started, you have not prepared yourself. That is the simple mathematics. We are struggling, and we are already locked down for the last 5 weeks. We have been in a lockdown for 5 weeks. You have not complied with ordinary 1 week or 2 weeks lockdown. These boys are on the street fighting, questioning the authority all the time, just because the truth must be told. So, what are we talking about? The reason why I came out, the reason why I'm doing this briefly, is to let you people understand that you hate the truth. I want the authority, I want the system to know over there in Nigeria, you hate somebody telling the truth. I'm not talking about the criticism of somebody not having anything or this or that. I am telling you, when somebody is telling you the truth, you hate their God. You hate them when they are preaching from raw Bible. You hate it. Even between you each other, you hate anyone that preach from the raw. You hate them when they are praying raw. You hate them when they are talking raw message. Because raw does not mean dirty. Raw means without addition, without inclusion. It means as it is written by the original owner. So when you are speaking from the biblical allusion, you are speaking from the Bible as it is written, as God wants it to be. You are picking it up as it is written, and you are specifying it exactly to the fancy somebody who doesn't take correction as well. Mark my faces. Mark my face, read my lips. I don't fancy you because you hate to correct, or you hate to take advice. So I don't fancy not take correction. Look at me. I don't hide under one finger because there is nothing for me to hide for. When I was preaching on my timeline, on my prayer line this morning, I said to the women and men of God on that my prayer line, they will be asking questions, why did she have the confidence to speak like this? It is because I'm a child of God. When you look at some prophets, the real prophet that speak raw, they don't have anything to hide. You look at the prophet Elisha, prophet Elijah, they speak as it is. They speak. Look at Jesus Christ when he was alive. Jesus Christ will speak with authority. He will speak with confidence. You people will say arrogancy. It might be, but whoever wants to take it, you should keep it that way. I don't care. But the thing is that I don't fancy you when you don't take corrections. I don't fancy you when you hate the truth. I don't fancy you, and my clients know me. When I give clients advice, they go back and say, oh, she's too blunt. She's too blunt. Of course, why wouldn't I be blunt? Why should I beat around the bush when I know the truth? When I know that it is good for me to tell the truth, because I will continue to eat for the rest of my life if I am honest. Is that not what is paying my bills now? Because now a lot of people cannot continue to operate as a lawyer, as a solicitor, due to the problem out there. But because I remain on my feet, I keep on telling the truth. People still remember that and say, listen, Tokunbo Olagbaye will do your work wherever she is. Have I not been working online, offline, remotely? I have been working remotely. In fact, there are thousands of calls that I have missed that I intentionally not picking up because it will be putting me back. Even some appointments, I have to change them and extend them, put it to another day. There is no any day that I don't have work to do. And that is what I want to encourage you. When you are telling the truth, it can never go dry for you, no matter what. Only tí ojú bá ń ti gbogbo ènìyàn, ojú ò lè tì mí. Tí ebi bá pa gbogbo ènìyàn, ebi ò lè pa mí, torí ẹni tó gbé inú mi ò lè jẹ́ kí ebi ó pa mí. When people say it is too raw, it is too deep, it is so unfair. The information that needs to come to the public at large for them for it to be disseminated, for people to take it to make use of, you block that information in between. You block it. You deprive the public to get that important information. And you even deprive people that want to help, that has that money, but they don't know which area to focus it on. Oh yes, it does happen. You may have that money, but you don't know which organization, which NGO, which sector to assist. Now, if that radio broadcasting had gone public, had gone live properly without interruption, maybe that area will be speaking another language now, because people will have picked it up. They will have assisted them. They will have answered them. You know? So that is the situation. When you are telling the truth, it is bitter. But please, if you know you are telling it without stepping on toes or dragging anyone on the floor, carry on to be who you are. Carry on. And to that meme, if they don't allow you to broadcast it on that radio, you have a social media platform. You have social media platform. Broadcast it. In fact, go and tag me. Exactly that message you want to go viral. Tag me. Trust me. Millions will receive it before the end of the day. Millions will receive that information. All you need to do, speak the same language. Because I will encourage you. Speak the same topic you want to speak on that radio before they interrupt you. Tag me. Go and find a way to tag me with that topic. I will help you to disseminate it to the public. Some of us are bigger than most radio stations now. Some of us have that voice that are bigger than those radio stations that nobody knows them. Nobody knows them. If you did not connect it with your platform, I don't know that radio station. I don't know it. A lot of people don't know that radio station. You are the one that is boosting the morale of that radio station. So, please, go back and go and do the same topic on your platform. Mo fìyànú Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín, ẹ padà ẹ lọ ṣe program tán ṣe tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe lórí rédíò tí wọ́n kọ̀ tí yín ọ̀fìn yẹn tí wọ́n jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe, ẹ lọ tún program yẹn ṣe lórí platform yín, ẹ lọ create awareness yẹn, ẹ tag mi Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye platform. You might not be able to tag me on my TV, but you can tag me on my platform Kekere, then I will put it on my TV. Okay? Because the TV is a public, so nobody is a page. So you will not be able to tag me on anything. But any of my small platform, hello tag me be, send me a WhatsApp message where I have tagged you. Sọ fún mi pé ẹ ti tag me, sọ fún mi lórí WhatsApp, ẹ ti tag me, màá lọ release ẹ sí public. Màá pín sórí WhatsApp, màá pín sórí everywhere fún yín. That message, the same message you want to put to the world, you need to do it. You need to put that message to the world. So ti yé yín, ẹni tó bá ń sọ òótọ́ wọn á gbé pọ̀n. Because the message you are saying, you did not mention anybody's name, you did not insult anyone, you are pleading. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ lẹ́ ń bẹ̀ gbogbo ará ìlú yẹn, ẹ̀bẹ̀ lẹ́ ń bẹ̀ gbogbo aláṣẹ ìlú yẹn, lẹ́ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ní, ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ máa ń bẹ̀ òṣìkà. Tó ti yé yín, wọ́n máa ń bẹ̀ òṣìkà ní kéèyàn lè ráyé gbé. Bíbẹ̀ lẹ́ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n, ẹ gbéraga, ẹ dẹ̀ mú wọn wálẹ̀, ẹ dẹ̀ bú wọn, ẹ rí wọn fín. So, why that program needs to be cut short is still mystery as we speak. I am not too sure why anyone will cut that program. So my message to you is to make sure that the program go viral, is to make sure you go back on your platform and do that program again. And that's the only way your message and your voice can be heard. If a message and a voice needs to be heard, it has to be heard. Ohun tó bá jẹ́ ohun Ọlọ́run kò sẹ́ni tó lè pa gbogbo mọ́ lẹ́nu. Any voice that comes from God, nobody can stop it. So you tag me, go and tag me on that message. I will individually put you to the world at large. My broadcast àyàwó èèyàn ajá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé omi ò lọ́tà. Èmi ò lọ́tà. I don't have any problem with anybody. I am a free person. You tag me, my broadcast ẹ màmá. Ẹ padà. Message tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe lórí rédíò lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí wọ́n stop ní Nàìjíríà yẹn. It needs to go out. It is true people are dying. People have not even started doing the quarantine in Nigeria. You know, you are not the person I'm referring my message to. So if you say you don't know my WhatsApp, and the person I'm referring to, she knows my WhatsApp, she knows my numbers, she knows how to get hold of me. So she will get me. She will definitely get through to me. You understand? So the message she's trying to say, and I want to reiterate before I leave, ó ní pé ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn. Ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ní àìsàn tán gbé lọ sí hospital. Màmá yẹn sọ wípé kì í ṣe coronavirus ló fún wọn ní àìsàn yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n ìbẹ̀rù pé káwọn doctors, àwọn nurses, àwọn aláṣẹ hospital yẹn kí wọ́n má bàa ní coronavirus. Ìbẹ̀rù yẹn òun ni wọ́n ṣe sá tí wọ́n ṣe gba àwọn èèyàn mọ́ pé ká máa lọ sí hospital ìjọba. They send them back and say, go to the state hospital, we cannot treat you. Wọ́n ní gbogbo local hospitals tó wà nílùú yẹn, wọ́n ní gbogbo wọn rí èèyàn pé ó go empty because there is no PPE. Now, what is the point of somebody being a medical doctor and he can't practice simple medicine? What is the point of being a medical doctor and you can't administer? They will not be able to administer because of the fear of coronavirus. Because they thought if everybody that comes to their hospitals, they believe in their hearts that that person is sick. But I'm afraid it's not everyone that they brought to your hospitals are sick. So you really need to understand what's the difference. But how do you know? If you don't have PPE to put on to cover yourself, to protect yourself, you will not be able to check anyone. It will be so impossible for you. So that is the problem. So the message that needs to go across is that there is so much problem on grassroots in Nigeria. People needed help. Hospitals are not fully funded. There is no equipment. There are no healthcare system in that country. Thank God that the disease around does not have respect for rich or poor. The disease around does not have respect for black or white. The disease around does not have respect for prime minister or somebody who is sleeping rough, or a president of a country and somebody who is sleeping rough. He does not have respect for that. He does not segregate between the rich and the poor. He does not segregate between the black and the white. He does not segregate between short and tall. The disease just floats himself into the world. Now take yourself back to the book, into the Exodus. The only way is only if you can listen. So for them to listen, they need to be equipped. There has to be facilities in the hospital. Go inside the door, shut yourself. How would you go inside the door to shut yourself when people haven't got food to eat? I mean, it's an area of concern. It's an area of concern. So ladies and gentlemen, I have 4 o'clock appointments. I'm afraid I have to leave you in the capable hand of God. So if the program is done, tag me and I'll put it to the world at large. But I don't have respect for anyone that hates people telling truth. I don't have respect for you if you hate to take advice. I don't have respect for you if you're arrogant and you think you know it all and you can't take advice. And I don't have respect for you if you are blunt and you are changing your statement in the face of anything. Don't change your statement. Don't let anybody change you. Be who you are. Be who you are. Be who you are. Never allow anybody to let them twist your tongue, to twist your words, to change your statement. Remain buoyant. And before you give out your statement to the world, before you advise people, make sure you have your true color of what you are thinking. If I give you advice, believe me, you will come back in future. If you can't come back because of a shame that you have already received during that not taking that advice, you will still have my name in your mind and say, woman is suffer me. This woman warned me. This woman advised me. So that is the situation I am going to leave you hand. The truth is bitter, but if you are one of us that love to tell the truth, never change your statement, never change your word for anybody. Remain calm and remain continuously be who you are. Until next time when I come back on platform, my name has not changed. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. That is my platform. You need to like my page, you need to love it, and you can share the program as well, because the program is going to go to the YouTube and it's going to go to the world at large. The truth is bitter, but always be who you are, no matter what. In the face of anything, don't change your statement for anybody. Until next time, take care and stay tuned. Bye.